Hey guys, welcome to Blending Today. So this is Unit 5, Week 6, which is all review of everything we've done in Unit 5, like oi, ar, or, ow. And then of course, some long vowels, some sh and some cha, and all of those blends. Let's do some high frequency words. So of course, pay attention, participate, help yourself. Turn the sound off when you watch this a second time and practice the words, high frequency words, practice your blending words. There's all kinds of videos out there where you can just practice. Because practice makes perfect, makes you more of an expert at reading. Only, large, none, for, another, pour, put, round, full, climb, great, through, learn, better, sure, guess, began, right, instead, color, early, thought, nothing, oh, money, above, new, toward, fall, build. Wonderful. All right, let's do some words. Hard, your turn. Ha. Hard. H says ha. And AR, star card, R. D says da, ha, hard. So hard was a high frequency word from Unit 4, I do believe. So now, if you've got AR in your back pocket, long R, as we've talked about it, then you can sound it out. Next word, start, your turn. Sta, R, t, start. So same thing with start. It's a high frequency word. ST, sta, sta. Start might be one from Kinder or Unit 1. Not quite sure. AR, R. Just like the word star, the star card. And T says ta. Let's blend. Sta, art, start. Next word, restart. Your turn. Sta, art, restart. So this word, restart, has the prefix re. So a prefix is where you put a little piece in front of another word and it changes the meaning. So that prefix re means you're gonna do it again, okay? ST, sta, sta. And then again, AR, R. T says ta, art, restart. So the E in restart is a long E. So saying it with its individual sounds, won't really help you sound out the word. I mean, if you know that this is a long E and you can sound it out with that, you can. But if you're pretty much an expert on E saying long E, you can probably manage to chunk that RE into re, okay? And so the prefix re is gonna mean you're gonna do it again. So you might restart your computer, or you might restart your car, which means you might turn it off and turn it on again. You're going to start again, okay? Next word, shirt, your turn. Shirt. So we're taking it back to the shirt card. It says Remember that? Digraph, SH, sh. IR, oopsie, and T, ta, shirt. All right. Backyard, your turn. Ba, short A, a, ka, ya, ar, da. Backyard. So you might notice that backyard is a compound word. B, ba. And the compound word is made up of two words. You might be able to guess what it is, what they are. My bad. So short A, CK, working together like buddies to say ka, not ka, because that will confuse you in the word. Ka, it'll just kind of confuse you. C, and K as ka. Back. Sorry, the C almost looks like an R. And Y, ya. And AR, another star card. D, da. So this is a long word. If you try to take it letter by letter, you will definitely get lost in the word. You went back, yard, yard, backyard. Your brain would probably put it together. So you may have noticed that this word backyard is made up of two words, the word back and the word yard. And so a compound word is two words that come together to make a new word, one word, that has a different meaning. Like back kind of means that something's back there, it's behind you. And yard is like your big open space, like your grass has a bunch of yard on, or your yard has a bunch of grass on it. But when you put them together, backyard, it means that the backyard is behind your house. Okay, so behind your house, back, there is a big yard where maybe you have a play structure, or maybe you have a bunch of plants, or it's a nice big green space for your garden. Okay, excellent. So next word. Word, your turn. Wa, da. Word. So word, high frequency word, high frequency word. W, wa. And in the middle of the word word, which you may have noticed when you say it, you hear That is spelled with O-R. And D, da, wa, word. So O-R, we learned can also say or, like your high frequency word, or. But if you were to try this on with the corn sound, with the or sound, wa-ord. That doesn't really make sense. Let's try it, flip it. Try it with an wa-ord, word. That makes sense. Of course, that is if you know these sounds, but you're not quite a master at that high frequency word. Next word, nurse. Your turn. Nurse. So this word nurse has that lazy E at the end. You are. And S-E, remember that lazy E just kind of hangs around. Doesn't say doesn't say E, but together with that S or with any other letter, I think, we'll just say that sound. Nurse. And if you were to see this in a book or something, you might even, start to sound it out, and your brain might put it together before you even get to the E. Nurse. Oh, look, there's a picture of a nurse and a doctor on the page. Okay. Next word, bird. Your turn. Da. Bird. Like a bird named Fern that we read a few weeks ago. And IR. D. Da. Bird. Your turn. Okay, so if you notice, there are a bunch of different ways to spell that sound. So we've got IR, UR, OR, and there's also ER. ER will come at the end of the word, typically. Next word, form. Your turn. Or, form. Like you're going to form a line or something like that. F says OR. Or. So yeah, for, that's a high frequency word. Or, probably don't even need to sound it out anymore. M says form. Your turn. Thank you so much if you're practicing your skills. Sport. Your turn. Spa. Or sport. And SP, spa, spa. OR, or, spa, or, spore. Now, like I said, OR can also say but if you were to try it on with an spa, spur, I'm not sure that's going to make a real word. And T, ta, spa, ort, sport. So if you were to try to say it with an spa, spur, I don't think that's a real word. Okay, and next word, north. Your turn. Or north. So north is a direction, like north, south, east, and west. And OR, or. So remember, OR can say not We'll find out. And TH, like the thumb card. Never taha, always north, form, sport, north. Last word, before. Your turn. Ba. E. Or, before. Another high frequency word. We can sound out now. Ba. And we know long E can say, we know E by itself can say long E. And again, many of us have mastered this word before as a high frequency word. So again, you probably don't even need to sound it out. Many people probably don't. And O-R-E, or, ba-e, or, before. Or even when you see this word, you might be able to see B and E. Oh yeah, that's B. Or before. Excellent. Let's do a sentence. High frequency word, we. F says, oh, you, like the cow card. Ow, ow. And D, found. So both the word we and the word found are high frequency words. But E by itself, we've learned we can say the long E sound, the letter E. And found, OU in the middle, we've learned can say ow. So now we can sound it out. We found a, BR, burr, OW, ow. And says, brown. We found a brown. P says, pa. It's going to be a short U, which says, And remember, when you have two consonants, you just double up on the sound. So P and P, pa. And we've learned that Y by itself, always with some kind of sound or letter before it, but Y can say that long E sound. Pa-a, pa-e, puppy. We found a brown puppy in, T says ta, O-W, ow. And says ta-own, town. Excellent. So remember, O-W can also say long O. But if you were to say this with long O, ta-own, doesn't quite sound right. All right, so we need some punctuation in our sentence, which could have, I think it would mostly have just a regular period. It's kind of just telling what you did. You were in town and you found this little brown puppy and he didn't have a tag, he was lost. So maybe you took him to an animal shelter and was able to found his owner. Okay, so you could have an exclamation point. If I were saying this sentence, I probably wouldn't. But it would be like, wow, we found this brown puppy in town. Let's go and try to find his owner, because I bet he's really sad. All right, nouns and verbs. And we also have an adjective. So we, a pronoun, because we can use the word we in a sentence as long as I am a part of the action. I can use the word we when I say it. So I might say, Mr. Porter and I found a brown puppy in town. Okay, and puppy is also a noun. It's a thing. It's an animal. Town is also a noun because it's a place. And our verb, found, that is a verb, that is the action. And we know that a noun is what does the action. So in this sentence, we are doing the finding. Town is not doing anything. The puppy isn't doing anything. Well, maybe he is, but not in the sentence. So we are finding something. So we do have an adjective. Brown, maybe you noticed. So an adjective describes a noun. So brown is not describing the word we. Brown is not describing the town. Brown is describing the puppy. It's talking about what color that puppy is. Awesome. Thank you so much. Review this at another time. Practice your skills. Enjoy your day.